Scheduled 3 rounds of 3 minutes, and the referee is Mr. Daniel Sharifi.
Jaleesa's a little taller, but not longer. You know, not longer in the reach.
You know the rules, fight hard, fight clear, listen to my comments all the time. Okay, step back.
It's fascinating as well when we were talking about the differences of the individuals and just Blaauboer just absolutely staring Alfons down, giving her absolute evils focused, and Alfons just looking away, not making eye contact.
Time. Fight is ready.
Coach Schreiber has really, and of course, he's a brilliant coach, but he also has a lot of experience in beating other kickboxers. We've seen that in LFL. Some of his fighters have fought high-skilled kickboxers
Sit down, coach.
and put full, complete games together to beat them.
Referee telling the red corner coach to sit down there, if anyone will that. But yeah, it seems that Blaauboer has come out strong, as you'd expect, judging by her stare down, wanting to maintain the center of the octagon and push forward here.
And her physicality, I mean, that's a good-looking athlete physically.
Alfons got there with a nice 1-2.
I think girls are just getting rid of a little bit of nerves, feeling out each other. To me, Blaauboer, she's making the forward moves, but the other girl looks a little bit more calculated. She looks a little bit more focused.
Gathering information.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't look concerned at all about Alfons by Blaauboer's aggression forward.
Alfons has been kickboxing a long time. She's fought a lot of muscular, aggressive opponents in her life, you know? So this is not new.
But is there a danger here of her being too comfortable with her back against the cage and she moves forward with a wonderful flurry?
Well, Blaauboer's making the aggressive moves, but the more cleaner shots, the more calculated moves are coming from the other lady, Alfons.
And Alfons has actually bloodied up Blaauboer's nose as well. See that, and on the topic of blood, when it's still finely tuned like this, there's Robin little slip there rather than a knockdown.
Yeah. She and Alfons is positionally very good here. You know, Blaauboer is going to try to take her down, and she might actually get it now. She will.
Wonderful work.
So this is where we're going to see now where these girls have put the homework in with the ground game, because it started off predominantly as a kickboxing match, striking match, but let's see where we go from here.
The fact that Alfons is going to like a hold down position, that suggests to me that it's like, if we're on our back, we need to get a stand up. She immediately goes to a hold down position in hopes of getting stood up. That's sometimes a sign that you don't have all the stand up sequences put together, and she's getting past now.
Yeah.
Half guard.
And you see how much more emotionally aroused she is? She's lit a little bit. She's gritting her teeth. She's holding really tight. Again, compare that to her kickboxing. It's a sign of a little more inexperience here off her back.
But the one good thing about it, she's controlling the ground. She's dominating on the floor. So again, she gets points for that. But now it's been switched. So let's see how she is on the back.
She reversed that using power, using body during a mount attempt. But here she is. This she's comfortable with. There's a punch here for you. Yeah.
I thought Blaauboer was trying to go for a little leg lock there for a second, but Alfons came down with some hard shots.
Blaauboer, you're going to see her one eye is swollen. I think from one of those shots that just landed now. You'll see it when we see blood there. Look at that.
Yeah,
orbital.
Oh, she's got a growth under the eye.
Yeah. So here's a clean takedown. It was she got a little too excited to get the mount. That's how she got reversed. Right here. She's getting a little too into it. And the foot on the cage, that was all just strength to get out. So it was a lot of energy burn by Alfons to end up on top. But she threw some hard punches when she stood up. See, the eye isn't swollen. Well, it is a bit swollen there, you can see. But one of these, now you look at it.
There it is. That's a big old shiner. That's going to grow tomorrow.
And it's only going to get worse if she gets struck on it again.
Yeah.
And you know Alfons is going to see that, and she's going to fire some shots right down that channel.
Sometimes it is a sign of a damage to the orbital bone, and that's not good.
That's right.
You know?
But as for who won the first round, I would have to edge for Blaauboer to have won the first round.
The hard way.
Yeah.
She won it the hard way.
She won it the hard way, yeah.
Interesting. Also, we are in our second round of 3 minutes. Blaauboer in the blue, Alfons in the red and gray.
The tough thing for Blaauboer is she's really thinking about what she's going to do. And now, having said that, that's worked out well for her here to get deep enough in to at least be threatening this takedown. Alfons gets underneath, so they're equal in their position here, chest to chest. Alfons can work the, yeah, she'll go and try to pick that ankle and then go high with the right arm. But it's a lot of work for both of them here. And yeah, she gets it.
And that's straight into side control as well.
Yeah, that's true. It's a much better spot. But again, remember the feet on the cage last time was something that Alfons used to get out. Now she works back to guard.
Very slickly.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, surprisingly slickly. But you also, again, notice how much energy she's using holding, doing the hold down. It's not a comfortable spot for her.
Not at all, but if you're Blaauboer here, you've got the takedown, you're halfway through the second round, uncertain of who won the first one. This is a good situation to be in to get that round, as Dave was saying in the first fight. You know, if you have that in the bank, then you already know and you force someone else to adapt to your changes.
I agree with Coach that Blaauboer, you know, possibly should win round one, but it doesn't mean the three humans here who are scoring it will agree with us.
Well, as I say, it was a very close round, and looking back in hindsight, Alfons started the round off well. Blaauboer took her down, sort of evened out the round, so that round could have gone either way.
Trapping the arm now. Now, a sort of a modified crucifix position with a free left hand to punch. Watch the foot on the cage again. That's a, now she strips, she's going to mount again. But the feet are there. She's going to explode. You expect a big explosion.
Well, she should be looking
Alfons
to
is covering up. These are shots coming in. The referee's going to look at this.
Yeah, you got to stop this at some point. You know, if she can't ditch this mount in the next 5 or 10 seconds, you know, really there's no reason.
He said he's going to call it.
Yeah,
there we are. It's over.
Good job by the ref.
Yeah, it needed to be done at that stage. Alfons wasn't defending himself intelligently, and especially at amateur level.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe you just said amateur level, because when you look at it's a really nice looking fight between two young athletes.
Alfons wasn't really taking much damage, but it was just she couldn't get Blaauboer off her, and she did the right thing. Continue punching till the referee pulls you off.
Look at the two faces and tell me who you think the winner was. This is how tough fighting is, you know?
Something a little bit like Hendricks GSP style.
Yes, yes.
This is the fight game.
Here we go. Here was the takedown that really led to the end of the fight.
It was hard work, and Alfons tried to, you know, last ditch take the back, and that's why she got you know, put into bottom side control. There's a few punches they get through here, but also Alfons was fatigued here, and Coach is 100% correct. She's covered so well. You know, she's getting hit in the ear, and there's a few shots that are kind of popping into the top of the forehead, but she's not taking that much abuse. But with 40 seconds left, and the ref will warn you, tell you have to advance. If you don't, he's going to stop it, and he did a beautiful job, as he always does.
And we should be ready to go to the fight announcement reasonably soon. So you have the official record of Blaauboer's win in this amateur bout. Again, another fantastic fight. The card is really kicking off nicely at LFL 9.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a big applause for these two fighters, Jamey Blaauboer and Jaleesa Alfons. And the winner, after 2 minutes and 25 seconds in the second round by ground and pound, the young lady in the blue corner, Jamey Blaauboer.
So we're just really getting warmed up for a huge night of fights, and two amateur fights have been really, really fun.